well, not just woke up. I've been up for a few hours now. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of bed. I'm gonna go pay my rent. I'm gonna go deposit another $70 into my account. At least now in life, I actually, when I have a problem, I have the capability of solving it, especially financial. So that's nice. Before, it would just be a horrendous inconvenience and headache. But yeah, but the reason I started this, I'm gonna try horrendously to keep this short. It's I think I have a problem with this city, just a tiny bit. Now, I understand it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not the biggest supporter of this either, but it's how you handle it. Honestly, it's how you handle a situation. Not that you make it go away, but it's how you handle it, how you conduct yourself. And what bothers me is the homeless situation. I know it's this time of memorial. We've always every culture has had this, but when I would drive down the five to my job, I would see encampments under underpasses and stuff when I drive by the five. You know, little shanty towns would pop up, or when I'm at my other job, people would be camped out under various overpasses or underpasses, or whatever you want to call them, along the 91. They would, you know, flare up and then after a few months disappear again. This isn't a migrative issue, by the way. This is, they're not there and they're gone again because they feel it's time to mosey on because it's night. The weather's getting good or bad. It's because the city of Anaheim tells these people to move along, and then they clean up their whatever scraps they have with them. They cleaned out the overpass off the five, and I think they put up a sign that says, no loitering or whatever. But people still try to pitch a tent there, whenever they can. Again, I'm not the biggest supporter of it. I understand it exists. It's a part of problem that society as a whole has to take care of, not any one person. And save the day, you just can't save the world, I try, if I have some leftover food or whatever from my day, I go and I give it to them, or I go out there and I buy this, box of donuts or some hot dogs and stuff, and I give it to them. And then there were people on an encampment off of La Palma, right there off of the five. There's this little, I don't know what it is. I don't think it's a parking lot. It's too small for that. But it's some sort of chain link fence with some sort of inlet, something or other. I don't know what it's for. I honestly don't. But it's there, and it's a place out of the way where people could have some relative seclusion-ish. Surrounded by a chain link fence with barbed wire. And then the other day, it's all cleaned out. Everyone's gone. And all the tents and trash they had with them is gone too. And I don't know what happened to those people. I don't know if they were just told to mosey on, or maybe they were taken into custody or something. I don't know. I honestly don't. People fall into that problem, being homeless, transient, whatever you want to call yourself. I was a couch bum for 8 months. Throughout most of my 20s, I was neither employed or, well, mostly I was unemployed throughout my 20s. Until I got into my 30s, where I would work constantly until this very day. I'm 41 now, and I'm still working 2 jobs. I work every day. I'm really glad to work every day, because I'd rather work than not work. because I've been unemployed and it's no fun. I've been unemployed for years, having to live off a couch or a stair landing. And so I've been, on the mercy of others, living off of other people's charity. Been that person. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. And I know what it means to have the spare, like, you lose a job or you quit a job because it just doesn't work out for whatever reason. People just don't like me sometimes. They really just don't. Or don't care. A lot of people don't care. I'm in pain or I hurt. It's not their concern. My state of well-being is none of their concern. As long as I do the job right. Or how toxic they make their environment. But anyway, and I'm glad I've had someone to help motivate me and encourage me to keep going, not just to give in. To crawl inside of a bottle and never come out. To take, non-helpful drugs. I'm glad I'm not that person. I'm glad I'm not that person. I'm glad I'm not a lot of people, honestly. Not like my bosses, and not like those people on the news, or the people in power, Trump. I'm glad I'm a me. Times I actually like me a lot. So when I see these people on the side of the road, and they're everywhere now, I feel like how easy it is to do, not through any fault of their own. It's for a myriad of reasons people could wind up there. Just for a myriad of reasons. Some of them, it's just by happenstance. And some because they hit a bump in the road and just couldn't recover. Or they're depressed. Or I don't know. Or maybe they don't get along with a lot of people in society. Who knows? But it does bother me, though, that, instead of them trying to survive, however way they can, that the city or the society as a whole, as a collective, just tells them to just mosey on. You can survive, just not where we can see you. If we can see you, then it's a bother. That's what it feels like when I drive down the freeway. I see them trying to survive right there. Then when they're gone, it's like, well, out of sight, out of mind. That's what it feels like. It's like the society just, well, you'd survive. Just do it where I don't have to see you while I drive down the freeway to my job. And it's like, that should not be our mentality. It really shouldn't. But that's what it feels like when I drive down the freeway, that society as a whole does that. It's like, well, I don't want to see you. I don't want to see sad people. I want to see the shiny, happy people. Like the ones on billboards. Yeah, I'm sure. And it just ain't right. It just ain't right to just tell someone who's not in the best place in life to just, mosey on down the road. As people in charge and running this, I'm pretty sure you're doing something to help, but honestly, this is getting a bit much. Honestly, I know it's probably worse in some places, and other places in the world it's probably horrendous. But we should probably try a little bit harder, people in charge, to do something, help these people, instead to just telling them to just clear out the area, and then we bring in the dump trucks and throw away all the little shanty towns. You know, do more than just tell them to mosey on. You know, help them get jobs. Go on. I forget what app I was using. I forget what was it. Originally, I was on Monster. I think I'm still on Monster, I guess. But then there was not Indiegogo. I don't think it was. Was it? No. It was some sort of job or job finder. It was something like that. And I got my jobs. I got my my secondly previous job through that app, and then I got my pizza job by just walking into a pizza joint. My friend took me to a pizza joint nearby where we live, and I wanted a pizza, and I got that while I was momentarily unemployed. And then, because I was off because of spring break or whatever, or winter break, and I went and I applied and I got the job, and I've been there for 4 years. And then this more recent job I've had for 2 years because I needed to help pay for the car. So through determination and through the encouragement of my stepdad, I managed to prevail. Because I just don't have it in me to just quit, stop, give up. I'm chronically depressed a lot of the time, honestly. I am not a happy person. I'm the glass has liquid in it type of person. It doesn't necessarily have to be half full or empty, but it just has liquid in it. And that's good enough. To keep going. Should have taken my pill with that one. Alright, fine, whatever, I'll take this one. But, it's time. I have to get going. But yeah. I'm glad I'm me, and I'm glad I have people there for me to help. To keep me from stopping altogether. You can have so little and still have a whole lot of difficulty in life. There's no greater foe or problem or obstacle than yourself. Just watch BoJack Horseman. Jesus. Anyway. Or Breaking Bad. Or Inside Job, or whatever have you. Anyway. So take care, and as always, see you at the movies.